Well, breaking news to start today's episode, coming out from Sky Sports News. Man City fear new Erling Haaland injury will end his season. Haaland picked up an injury in his first start since returning from a broken foot against Liverpool at the end of the last episode. And there is worries at Manchester City. Things could be about to get worse for Erling Haaland, who was just back in time to finish the season with us. Well, can you believe it? After the game at Anfield, Erling Haaland forced off injured, and he's injured again with a 3-month injury. A broken foot, a broken toe, whatever you want to call it, 3 months out. That is Erling Haaland's season over. Just returned from injury, scored a double against Manchester United, played against Liverpool, off injured, broken foot again, 3 months out, and it has been a torrid season for Erling Haaland. This is side today for Bayer Leverkusen. In goal will start Edison, a back four of John Stones, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake and Joško Vardiol. Rodri starting in the holding role with Bernardo Silva and Mateo Kovacic in the midfield three. It's Grealish on the left, Ivan Toney through the middle and Savinho on that right hand side. Bob, Foden, Guimaraes, Lewis, Akanji, Walker and Ortega the bench. No place for Jeremy Doku today. He's carrying a little bit of a knock, and the captain's armband will of course go to Ruben Diaz. So here in Leverkusen in Germany at the Bayer Arena to take on Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen side. Jeremy Frimpong in there, a former Manchester City player. Champions League round of 16, knockout stage. Alex Garcia, a former Manchester City player in there as well, who signed for Bayer Leverkusen. What a big game this is in the Champions League. Two of the top sides from England and Germany going head to head in European competition. Only the first leg, but lots to play for. So Manchester City versus Bayer Leverkusen here in Germany. City yet to get a single clean sheet in all European games so far this season. We had to get to this through qualifying at penalties against Fenerbahce. Things just haven't worked well in Europe for City, but into the round of 16 now. Hopefully we can get things going as Terrier bursts away for the former, or the current German champions as they are. Vardy a little push in the box. Terrier pulls it back. Adley with a chance here at the near post. Edison gets fingertips on it. It's behind for a corner. 2 minutes in and Leverkusen already all over Manchester City. This ability here by Kovacic to turn and go is brilliant. Wide to Jack Grealish, who's been quiet so far in these opening minutes. Grealish. Back wide to Kovacic. Kovacic to the edge of the box here towards Savinho. Ivan Toney with a late one on taps over there. Pulls up the play, Ivan Toney. Here's the striker, Ivan Toney. Good running by Ivan Toney here. Brilliant running by Toney. Ivan Toney! What a save by Hradecky. Frimpong keeps it in. Kovacic riding the challenge here. He's running to the wide area, Mateo Kovacic. 38 minutes on the clock. Back into Grealish. Vardiol. Ball in, blocked away behind for a corner. Looking for the cross there. I think it's a handball. It's a yellow card for Ivan Toney for a foul that feels like ages ago. It is a handball. It is a free kick. And can we get a good ball to Ivan Toney at the far post here? Rodri in. Savinho off the post. Absolutely cracks the post. Vardiol. Joško Vardiol. It's over the bar. What a chance for Savinho. Towards Diaz. John Stones in a bit of space here. And that is half time. 0-0 in Germany in Leverkusen. Manchester City 0. Bayer Leverkusen 0. Didn't think so. Grimaldo switches it. Stones down. Savinho. Savinho. Nice skill. And Nkapie is quick. Savinho thinks he's quicker. Savinho wrong side of Nkapie. Savinho and Nkapie makes a last-ditch challenge and lumped away here. Kovacic, Ivan Toney pulls it back. Bernardo Silva blocked away. Bernardo still and sliced away by Leverkusen behind for a corner or behind for a throw-in. And Florian Wirtz, who didn't start this one, I don't know if it was due to injury or something. He's on. I have no idea why Florian Wirtz didn't start this one. Now Silva. In behind to Savinho, what a ball! Savinho for City again! Savinho! 1-0 in the Champions League! And Savinho scores for Manchester City away from home. Big goal by City's Brazilian. And City have the lead here over Bayer Leverkusen. What a big goal from Savinho. Played in by Bernardo Silva and he's off. And he takes his time. And he sets it on that left foot and he puts it right in that top corner. What a finish in the Champions League by Savinho. Celebrations for Pep Guardiola. City won by Leverkusen 0. That's a big goal here away in Germany. A very big goal against a very good side. Pulls up the ball really well, Toney. Into Bernardo Silva. Control for the opposition here. Bernardo. Savinho. Ball in. Tony arriving down the box, referee. Down in the box, nothing given. Playing it really well in these little pockets of space. Ake. Oh, Ake, you can't lose it there. Counter, Leverkusen. 3 on 2. It's Patrick Schick. City in trouble. Nathan Ake with a big mistake. Schick. Schick, and a good save by Edison. Oh, Stones has given away a penalty for the tackle. I think John Stones gave away a penalty. He just put a leg out there. And it's a penalty Leverkusen. Terrier down the middle. And it's 1-1 in Germany. Well, Edison made the save as well, but Stones, a foot out. Good penalty by Terrier, 1-1. We thought we were taking a 1-0 lead to the Etihad. To Manchester. Stuck behind him. Frimpong, back out to Boniface. Bringing a Reich there. Schick. Chance, and a block by Ake. Falls back to Florian Wirtz. Stones a tackle in the box, back to Wirtz anyway. Back into the middle, chance for Terrier. Save by Edison. Edison out to it again. And City get it away to stop them from going behind at the end of this one. Rodri. Phil Foden for City. Here's Phil Foden. Wide to Savinho. Last chance saloon for City here. Savinho. Savinho. Savinho to the far post. Frimpong the acrobatics away. Schick down, and that is full time in Leverkusen. Manchester City 1, Bayer Leverkusen 1. An exciting game. But 1-1 in the round of 16. First leg, a penalty from Terrier equalised after a goal for Manchester City. We should have won that one, I feel. Well, Scott here, one of our players out on loan. It's Kaiki. He was once dubbed one of the next top players, wasn't he? He's become known for his quick dribbling flair and ability to cut inside from the right flank. He possesses excellent ball control and vision, making him a creative attacking threat. Recovering from his serious injury, but not a player that can reach first team level. I think the club have decided, despite the qualities that he's shown while on loan in 24 appearances, 5 goals and 2 assists, he's not the level that of a Savio or, you know, an Oscar Bob or someone else like that. And because our young player is not right hand side, Kaiki's just not going to make it at the club. So we'll either loan him and develop him until we decide to sell him, or we will sell him in this upcoming summer. But it's good to see he's got his career back on track. And we are into the round 6 of the Emirates FA Cup, which is pretty much the quarter-final stage. Leeds play Man United, big game, big rivalry. Forest against Chelsea. Fleetwood have managed to reach it to here. They play Arsenal at home, and we play Wolves away from home. Well, the Wolves side have not looked so good at the moment. They have lost 3, won 1 and drawn 1 of their last 5. See the Wolves starting 11. A strong front 3 of Lamela, Strand, Larson, Hwang Hee-chan, Gomez and Mario Jr., Lamina in the midfield 2. It's Semedo, Bueno, Totti, Captain Dawson and Bueno, the back 5, Jose Sa in goal. Pedro Lima is off the bench, as is Reunite Nuri and Mateus Cunha. This aside for Wolves today, in goal starts Stefan Ortega, and happy with his lack of game time. Captain Walker, Stones, Akanji and Rico Lewis make up the back 4. Running Reich in the holding role, so Rodri gets a rest with Phil Foden and James McAtee. Is Bob up top with Savinho on the right and Jeremy Doku on the left. No Ivan Toney today, who's too tired playing too much football. Grealish, O'Reilly, Kovacic and Rodri on the bench, with Diaz, Vardiol and Scott Carson. So Emirates FA Cup action live from Molineux. Savinho there, one of the key players. A goal in Leverkusen for the 19-year-old, who's now 86 rated. This is a young man that is reaching Vinicius Junior levels. And then on the other side, we've got the very exciting Jeremy Doku. A big City side, a top City side. Rotations in the side today as we take on Wolves in the Emirates FA Cup. So Emirates FA Cup here at Molineux. Oscar will be that false 9 role, an unfamiliar role for the Norwegian. He's back in that position again. Ivan Toney just can't play so many games, and Erling Haaland's season's over. Walker can't recover. Chance for Strand Larson as early save by Stefan Ortega. Kyle Walker's struggling today. Walker in there, Hwang Hee-chan. He's done Walker. Strand Larson again, and Ortega around the post. 2 saves within the opening minutes here for Stefan Ortega to make. City struggling. Lamina. Headed by Strand Larson. Falls back to Hwang Hee-chan. Stones blocks it in another corner. Onslaught from Wolves. McAtee can't get it away, can he? Lamela. Chance for Strand Larson. He's onside, and Wolves have the lead within 7 minutes here at Molineux. Well, what a turgid start by City in the Emirates FA Cup. Rico Lewis plays him on. He's allowed to be played, and it's a good ball. And Strand Larson Gives Wolverhampton Wanderers the lead here. That's bad for City. Really bad start by Manchester City. Semedo. Into the middle here. Gomez just running through us here, Totti Gomez. Gomez! And a save by Ortega. What a City playing at today. Quarter-final of the FA Cup. Ortega makes another save behind front of the corner. Quarter-finals of the FA Cup. And we haven't turned up. And towards McAtee. It's another bad ball. Bueno's there. McAtee picks it back up and he can't keep it in. It's out for a throw-in. But we have not been able to string two passes together as Wolves give it away to James McAtee. And McAtee to Jeremy Doku and a save by Jose Sarr. Well, that was a gift from Wolves that we couldn't capitalise upon. Give a right shim. Stones in there for the header away. Doku for City. Doku's been crap. Lamina. And Lamella. And Strand Larsen. Strand Larsen to make it 2-0 to Wolves. And City look like they're going out of the quarterfinals of the FA Cup here. Absolutely terrible defensively. All over the place and caught out a game. Doku gives it away time and time again. He's been so bad today, Doku against Semedo. Doku, he's beat Semedo for the first time in today's game. Doku. Doku. Back to McAtee. It's behind for a corner for Manchester City to try and get a goal back here before half-time. Just give it away. Time and time again in the midfield. Stones the great challenge. Foden. Savinho. Savinho for City. Bueno from behind with a challenge. Jose Sarr. And that is half-time. City are 2-0 down to Wolves. And we are crap today. Crap. Well, Manchester City come out for this second half with no changes from Pep Guardiola at half-time. City 2-0 down to this Wolves side in the Emirates FA Cup quarter-finals. And a really poor performance. Bob. Doku. McAtee. Right to Kyle Walker for Manchester City. Walker for City. Drive from Walker. In behind to Savinho. He's onside here. Savinho. Savinho. Savinho! 2-1. City pull one back and it's Savinho again. This man has had a brilliant debut season for the club. Ball through by Savinho. And he's off. And he bends it into that far corner majestically. O'Reilly for Phil Foden seems like a bit of a strange one. We won't be doing that. 4-1. Doku past Semedo. It's better. Into James McAtee. McAtee for City. McAtee driving at the defence here. McAtee. McAtee. Pulls it back to Oscar Bob. Somehow that doesn't go in. And behind to Walker. Needs some support. There's no one to cross to. Savinho. Guimaraes. On to Rico Lewis. McAtee. Rico Lewis! Saved by Sarr. Rico Lewis on the rebound. Rico Lewis scores for Manchester City 2-2. Come on. Brilliant comeback from Manchester City here. McAtee through to Lewis. He has the shot. It's saved by Sarr. But look at this. Lewis dives in for it. Stops Sarr getting there. And he gets it in the back of that, Rico Lewis. Brilliant from Rico. 2-2. And they make a change now. Mateus Cunha comes on for Wang Yi-chan. Been quiet in the second half. Wolves are throwing away a 2-goal lead here. McAtee down the line towards Jeremy Doku. Doku against Bueno. And Doku cuts inside of him. And Doku's past him. And Doku feeds in Oscar Bob. And Oscar Bob for Manchester City. Oscar Bob off the post and in. 3-2 City in the Emirates FA Cup quarter-final. 2-0 down at half-time. No changes from Pep Guardiola. Tactical tweaks. He puts it into his side. Come on now. I want to see some football. You've been terrible. And City come out the second half. And they're 3-2 in front now. Great play from Doku. Into Oscar Bob. Off the post and in. It sneaks in a little bit. But it doesn't matter how it gets in as long as it does go in. Brilliant finish from Oscar Bob. Manchester City 3, Wolves 2. And we will make changes now to that starting 11. Nico O'Reilly can't get the challenge. Cunha standing off him. Strand Larsen. Ruben Diaz came out the challenge. Mateus Cunha. Mateus Cunha, good save by Ortega. Akanji just got to be a little bit tighter there. Corner ball. Just drives to the outside here, Cunha. Great pace. Look at the far post. Cunha. Too heavy of a cross. He still take it down. Akanji in there. Ortega the save behind for a corner. What a quarter-final this has been. Can we hang on for moments more to get the win? Doku in there. Doku takes it away in his own box again, Jeremy Doku. Doku for City. Doku running. Doku and the full-time whistle goes. City are into the semi-finals of the Emirates FA Cup now, I do believe, after a win over Wolves there. 2-0 down at half-time. What resilience to come back 3-2. Oscar Bob with the winner. Rico Lewis gets the important goal as well. Manchester City, FA Cup semi-finalists. Well, big news that could affect Manchester City in the transfer market. Perhaps a player that City were once heavily linked with, agreed a deal for, but the move fell through due to this investigation. West Ham United's Lucas Paquetá has been found not guilty after a betting investigation, meaning he could be back on the transfer market for the club, possibly if we were to look for a midfielder. He was one that Pep Guardiola were really interested in. Manchester City are very interested in, but the midfield is very stacked, and it would have to come if someone was to leave. But he's back on the market, and he's innocent. He can continue to play football without the fear of being banned for the next 10 years. Please do like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you want to see these videos early or extended, you can see the join the We Are City members club. And we'll see you guys next time.